Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and some of you might recognize this stadium. Maybe you don't. I'm currently at Old Trafford, which is the home of Man United, which is a team that I've supported all of my life. And today I'm going to be shooting the game against Bournemouth, and I'm going to be bringing you along for the ride. So let me run you through the gear that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this, which is the 400mm F2.8 from Sony. It's the alpha lens, of course, with the size on that glass. It's absolutely insane. And then on the other camera, which is the Sony A7 IV, I'm going to be using the 35-150 F2 to F2.8 Tamron to get some more closer, tight up shots. Now, for half of the game, I'm going to be at the defender end, and then for another half of the game, I'm going to be at the attacking end. So it should work out that I get a good amount of stuff throughout the whole game. I can't record too much of the game, so I'll be showing you some B-roll, but mostly I'm going to be talking you through the process of how I'm getting the shots, settings, etc. So I'll be trying to get some B-roll and trying to explain as I go. Okay, so I've currently got the 400mm f2.8 on, and I'm at 800th of a second f2.8 ISO 500. Now, currently we are the defending side, so in the second half, I will be the attacking half, which means the Manchester United players will be coming towards me. But for this half, it means I can catch some of the defenders, I can get some really good stuff for the keeper, and then in the second half, I should get some more front-on shots. The compression on this lens is insane. It's absolutely incredible. And just the packed stadium, like just seeing this, oh my god, this is such an amazing vibe. This is incredible. Wow. Oh my god, this is insane. Wow. The one thing you can't really get across, I hope you can hear it, it's just the atmosphere is insane. The atmosphere is incredible. Now, in the second half of the game, maybe second half of the first half actually, I'm going to try some more creative shots. So I'll be trying some panning photos. Because I've got a monopod, I should be able to get some nice creative photos as well as just like the nice tack sharp ones. So yeah, 800th of a second f2.8 ISO 500 is working for me at the moment. Everything else is in auto, so auto white balance, automatic focus. This lens is insane. Now, in the second half, because they're going to be attacking this way, I'm hoping what's going to happen is that I'm going to be able to use the 35-150 and get some more close-up shots. But for now, I'm going to stick with the 400, see what we can get, see where we can get to, and hopefully, we might even get a goal or two in this first half. Go on. So close. I've had so many shots on target, but still nothing. Okay, so now it's the second half. I've stayed in the same spot, but what this means now is they're going to be attacking towards me, so I can get more head-on shots of the Man United players, and hopefully we score. If we do score, then I've got to kind of ditch this and grab the other camera. Right, I might as well try and get some creative shots now, so I'm going to go to maybe like 20th of a second, ISO 100, and F9. I'm on high plus, so drive mode is high plus, and then I've got a center focus, and then I'm just going to pan with some of the players and get some nice creative photos. I might have to go to like 10th of a second, or maybe even open the shutter for longer, but let's just wait and see. Yeah, I'm going to go to 6th of a second, f13, ISO 100, obviously 400mm, and we're just going to play around, get some motion shots to see what we can get. Okay, that's really sick. Go on. Okay, I'm actually really enjoying this this motion. So 6th of a second, f14, ISO 100 seems to be working really well. But I mean, there's no way that they can come back now. And to be honest, this has been, regardless of the score, it's been an incredible experience, and I can't thank Man United enough for letting me come down and shoot this video. I'm going to talk more about that in just a moment, but yeah, what an experience to be able to shoot a football match, especially the team that I've grown up supporting and loving. It's pretty awesome. Before I get into how this opportunity came about, I want to just reiterate the gear that I've used in this video. So the main camera that I was using is the Sony a7R5, and that had the 400mm f2.8 from Sony. That lens was borrowed. I do not own that lens. It's an incredibly expensive lens, it's like 10 grand. And I think it's very worth it if you're in the market for that type of lens, because the quality from that lens is unbelievable. Like, I've never shot with anything so incredible. Like 400mm f2.8, the glass, crazy. The other camera setup that I had was the Sony a7 IV with the 35-150. The reason I had those two focal lengths was because 35-150 gives me a range for close action stuff. So anything on the corner, or if it came down to where I was, I could just swap over and use that. The 400mm, it is a compression god. It's incredible. So like, it just demolishes the background when you're focused on your subject, and it is, you have to try it. So how did I get the opportunity to shoot pitch side? There is a thing at United called the Creator Academy. I'll leave a link for you to go and read below. I'm not going to sit here and spiel it all off, but I was actually one of the first creators to get the new home Man United t-shirt when it was launched at the beginning of the season. I went there. If you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen that. I went there, I was part of that. But all of the information about Creator Academy and everything that is instilled is down in the description for you to go and click on, have a look at the end of the video. And on a side note to that, I just want to say there's a guy called Zohab that works at Man United. He's a photographer, creator, and he does a lot of their content for them and some of the players. I will link him below because his work is really good. And don't go messaging him. He can't get you passes or tickets or anything like that. That's not how it works. But he is a great guy, amazing creator, amazing photographer, and I wanted to give him a shout out because I think his work is really good. So down in the description, you're going to have a look at his at the end of the video as well. You've seen some of the photos throughout the video, and I didn't want to do the POV style thing. I didn't want to like show too much because at the end of the day, it was the experience for me, and I got some incredible photos. Like, it was hard not to get a good photo with a 400mm. But what I found was, in the stadium setting, the lighting obviously doesn't change that much, even though it was going into the evening time. It was actually pretty nice to be able to keep the same settings, and I didn't really have to change much. The only time I changed the settings was when I wanted to get something a little bit more creative, or I was swapping over to the 35-150. So everything was in manual, apart from, like I said, auto white balance and focus. I left all that down to the camera. And to be honest, the R5 has got its AI chip in it. So what it means is it can like pick up subjects really well, and it never missed focus, unless I was obviously panning too quickly or whatever. But to be honest, even the motion shots, I think they didn't turn out exactly how I wanted them to. I wanted the motion shots to be a bit more sharp and panning and sharp, but to be honest, I think those types of motion shots, long exposure, open shutter shots, are actually nice to add into like a set of images because it helps tell the flow of the images and stuff. And personally, that's what I like to do. And I think they turned out really good. I will also note that all of the photos in today's video were edited with my presets. They're down in the description, £9 or $12, depending on where you are in the world. 188 desktop presets, 164 mobile presets. And I used, mostly for this, I used one called Super Moody Vibes, is the one that I used mostly for these photos, just as an FYI. Yeah, super affordable and down in the description if you want to go and buy them. Now, I want to say one of the best experiences from this opportunity was in the morning when players and the manager were arriving. I was just there filming, and Amarim walks in and like he's walking straight towards me, and I'm there with my camera like just filming, not thinking anything of it. And he comes up and he's like fist pumps me, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like that was such an incredible moment
just to be able to, like, I didn't initiate that. He walked up to me. So I just thought that was really nice of him to go around, and then he went and did it to everyone else. But it was just, that was so nice of him, and to see that vibe in the stadium before the game. Yes, okay, the result was terrible, but I think that says a lot about people. If they take the initiative to go and say hello to every single person or every member of the team, regardless of who they are or where they're from, I think that says a lot about a person, and I respected that a lot. That was cool. We're going to go and have a look at the hashtag OpticalWander over on Instagram, where you guys can show me the content that you create. So whenever you're posting on Instagram, just use the hashtag OpticalWander below your post, and I'll be able to see it. And in this video, well, not this specific video, but in videos, I go through at the end of the video, and I get to choose a couple, and I show them on here, and you get a feature. So let's jump into that and see what we can find. Okay, so we are on the hashtag OpticalWander now. I'm going to scroll down. I was going to try and look for some sports stuff, but I don't know how easy that's going to be. That one was cool. That's cool. I like the colours in that. And I'm just picking ones that kind of catch my eye. Like that one's really sick. And let's do like 2 or 3 more. We'll go with lots of car stuff. I love car stuff. This one and this set. Sick. And this London one. Nice perspective. And we'll do one more. Let's go with this one. Is there any sports ones? Let's have a quick look, see if we can find any sports photography on here. I mean, it's motorsport. We'll go with that. If you do want to get featured on this channel, then you just use the hashtag OpticalWander at the bottom of your caption when you're uploading to Instagram, and hopefully I will see it whenever I'm going through it at the end of the video. This was really cool. Like, I know I'm just trying to be real, and like, I can't get it across. Like, it's fucking sick. Like, just from making videos on YouTube and being good at what I do and just putting myself out there as much as I can and just enjoying what I do got me an opportunity to do that. Yeah, it's not lost on me how incredible this last year's been, and I'm going to release a video on the 31st, I think, hopefully, if I can get it done, talking about that, because this year has been insane. So if you want to see more content, just subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I do upload. Like, comment, share, everything in between. Thank you everyone for supporting me and my channel, and this community is incredible. Going into 2025, I'll talk about that on the 31st. So create more, stress less, and I'll see you in the next one. So this is the last 20 seconds of the video. You can go and click on one of these videos if you're still here. That is my suitcase. I mean, I've literally just got back. So I wanted to just do it while I'm in the car and just share my feelings about this entire situation, because it was pretty sick.